Okay, guys, I hope you watched the video last time where Joe reviewed The Pretties. If you haven't, you've got to watch it. She does an excellent job reviewing an excellent book. She's got pros, she's got cons, she's up, she's down. Just watch it. She did a great job. And I'm so proud that it was her first video solo, because I was afraid that she was going to make me do this all by myself. And I was like, no, Joe, don't do it. But she also challenged me in that video to read Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Okay. At first, I didn't really want to read the book because I don't like robots. But it was really good. I was surprised at how good it was, even though it's about like a cyborg. So if you don't like robot books, I strongly recommend you giving this book a try, because I'm with you. I don't usually like them, but this book is great. It's about a girl. She's a cyborg, which is half human, half robot. Well, she's like 36.24 robot, and the rest of her is human. That actually comes up in the book. That's the only reason I'm saying it. I didn't make that number up, I swear. But she has an evil stepmother, an evil stepsister, and a pretty nice stepsister. And in lieu of little singing mice, she has an adorable android named Aiko. I love her. She's sassy and cool, and I just love her. She's just so fun. And she's in love with the prince, and she's a robot, so come on. You can't love that. Cinder is a mechanic, which is also very cool. Her younger sister is dying of the plague. She's a mechanic. She has to go into this cyborg draft in which they test antidotes for the plague on cyborgs, which is just cruel and inhumane, if you ask me. But cyborgs are seen as less than human because they're not 100% human. They have some robotic parts, which is still lame. But in doing this cyborg draft and getting tested, and her blood gets drawn, she learns things about herself that are pretty crazy. She meets the prince, and there is a queen from the moon trying to take over the earth, and she's trying to marry the prince, who is a lot younger than her. And Cinder has a crush on the prince, and the prince has a crush on Cinder, which is adorable. Their whole little interaction thing is just, it's cute. There's an android named Aiko that I just love. I wish she was my friend. She's sassy and fun, and I just love her. That's part of the story. Another part comes in with the Moon Queen. They're all called Lunars, I think. And they're trying to invade Earth, but she's trying to be all sneaky about it and marry the prince so she can become Empress. And then she has a plan to take over the Earth, because that's what evil people do. They try to take over the Earth. Lame. But things happen. Things happen with her and the plague research. Things happen with her and the prince. Things happen with her and the prince, or the queen of the moon. And oh my gosh, it is so good. If you haven't read this book, you should read it. I didn't think I would like it, and I loved it. It's fun and quirky, and it's like a science fiction fairy tale. It's really great. It's got this strong, independent girl who's just trying to live her life and trying to come to terms with her being an outsider and with people mistrusting her, and she's just trying to do her own thing. But then her whole world changes, and she learns things about herself that she never knew, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's just really good. It's a really good story. It's a really easy read. So if you haven't read it, go away, read it now, then come back and we'll discuss it. If you have read it, stick around and we're going to discuss it now. Okay, so are you still there? I'm super excited about this. Okay. So, oh my gosh, the biggest shock for me, it wasn't that Cinder is the long lost princess of the moon. It's that the doctor wasn't a good guy, or wasn't a bad guy. This whole time, I guess I've been watching too many betrayal things and reading too many big betrayals. I thought that he was gonna be this huge jerk, and he was gonna try and kill Cinder for real, and yeah, that's what I thought. But that's not what happened. I was pleasantly surprised by that. I didn't find it shocking that he was also a lunar, and I didn't find it shocking that Cinder was actually the long lost princess. In my mind, it was kind of like, well, duh, that's how it's gonna end. That's how it has to. I don't know. That's just I really was rooting for a happily ever after, though. That never came. It never came. I'm so sad. I really thought it was gonna come. I was like, and they lived happily ever after the end. But it's a series, so I'm still gunning for the happily ever after, you know. Like I said earlier, oh my gosh, I was in tears almost when her stepmother told her that there was useless parts on her bed that she couldn't sell, and it was Aiko's personality chip and some random parts from her. I was like, Aiko, no! Are you kidding me? I was devastated. She is seriously my favorite character. And I like in the end how she's like, I might put her in a escort's body because they're all curvy, and Aiko won't like that. I can't wait to see what the next installment of this series holds, because Marissa Meyer did a great job writing this and creating this land. I simply adore it. It's beautiful. I really wish the step family got the what for, though. I'm still holding out hope for the happily ever after and the step family getting like knocked down a couple pegs. I really didn't like that woman. She's something, and not a good something. You guys should tell me what your favorite parts of the book were, because I don't know, I just loved it. It was so surprising that I liked it too. I was just like, oh my god, love it, long time. But yeah, tell me what you liked about Cinder or what you didn't like. Did you find it shocking when she was told that she was the lost princess? Did you find it shocking that the doctor was also the lunar dude? And are you gunning for a happily ever after? Don't spoil the other books for me if you've read them, though, because I haven't read them. I'm super excited about reading them, though. If you have a suggestion or a book that either Joe or myself should read, leave a comment. Tell us about it. Joe, you have to read Fangirl by Tuesday. Peace out, Book Scouts. I'll see you later. Blah. Our Makeup Society. I just said humans are makeup society. That's ridiculous.